Yo, what's up, all you GizTubians? Welcome into GizTube. It's Dirt and Nadia, and we're going through all of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards 2024 North American Tour. Tonight's show, we're talking about their one from the Astro Amphitheater in Omaha, Nebraska.
Woo! Omaha!
Yeah, a random little stop here for King Giz before they hit the West Coast, but it was a dope show. And Amicus is going to be here to break down the set list for us. So Amicus, take it away.
Alright, it's time for the Setlist Breakdown in Omaha, Nebraska. We start with a Mind Fuzz suite, and we also get Ambi on saxophone during Cellophane. We then go into some metal. We get Self-Immolate, which also has some AC/DC's Riff Raff teases, as well as Led Zeppelin's Moby Dick teases. We get Motor Spirit, and then we get Magenta Mountain, Gilgamesh into Set. We get some microtonal after the table. We get Nuclear Fusion, which the audience member Hunter does our intro. We then get Ataraxia, which is a bust out 58 show gap since they last played Ataraxia. And then we get Straws in the Wind to close the microtonal. We then finally get into some new songs where we get Field of Vision, which goes into Raw Feel. We then get Lava, which I thought was a bust out, but was not. I don't remember how many shows. It was like 48 or something shows since they last played Lava. And then we get Antarctica into Hypertension to close the night. And that's the last show before they do an epic Red Rocks residency. Back to you, Dirt Nadia.
Okay, thank you, Amicus. Nadia, let's get into some of our show superlatives for this show, starting with our top 5 songs. So what were the top 5 songs of the show, starting in
reverse order, starting with number 5.
Yeah, starting with number 5.
Yes. Yes, all right, Dirt, let's get into this nitty gritty. So coming in hot at number 5, I've got Field of Vision. I think that this was the best rendition of Field of Vision we have heard on this tour so far. They were crushing it. Everything was just in sync. I loved it.
I mean, Field of Vision always kind of slaps, but yeah, it was a good one. Coming in at number 4, we have kind of a deeper cut, Ataraxia, the microtonal song written by Joey.
Yeah, man, I love this. I love that. I feel like you could really hear like that main riff that Joey plays. It's so sick. That was a fun one to whip out. You just never really know what's going to come.
It was. It's a good one. Okay.
All right, coming up next, let's go to number 3.
Okay,
so number
3,
3, you and I both agreed on this one, Magenta Mountain.
Yes.
I mean, oof, that was a good one. I love this song to begin with, but yeah, Joey went on this crazy synth jam that was so dope. Like,
I mean, it almost makes our list every single time they play it, and yeah, definitely this time Joey was feeling it on that synth during the jam portion.
I think he finally saw it. I think he finally saw Magenta Mountain.
He did. He finally believed Stu.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe Stu. Anyways, coming at number 2, we got another one that always makes our top 5 when they play it, Motor Spirit, and they are playing this one a lot. Another awesome rendition of it. I mean, do you ever get bored of hearing this one live?
No, and Dirt, you're right. When we were watching it, you even said they play this song a lot, and they do, and it's because they're good at it. And yeah, I'm with you. Never get sick of it. Dedicate that one to all the people on the highway. Let's go.
Yep, it's like every other show they play this one at some point. Coming in for our top song, another microtonal. A microtonal song is making our top song of all these lists, but we have Straws in the Wind.
Yeah, Dirt, you were really pushing for this one to be number 1, so give us your reasons.
I mean, we'll talk more about all the happenings of this song as we get into the episode, but it just kills live. This song kills live. The way they intro it, the jams in the middle, and how Ambi just takes over and just leads the crowd throughout the song is amazing.
Ambi's always going on an adventure during this, either this one or Billabong Valley. He's off on his own adventure, so it's just fun to see what happens.
Yeah, so yeah, Ambi, I think, makes this one the top song of the night. Moving on to our next show superlative, we have the P song. This is the song that you would leave your spot to go pee in during the show if you had to pee. So what would you go?
I mean,
what would you go?
I always say I would never have to pee. So I always say that, but for the sake of the show, I will give a pee song.
Okay, yes, please do.
My pee song for this show would be Raw Fuel. I don't know. Raw Fuel. There it is. There's really no rhyme or, I don't know, there's no reason.
That's mine too.
Oh.
I literally have Raw Fuel.
Who's going to save our spot if we both go pee? I'm sure we made friends with our neighbors.
I'm sure Amicus is there as well. If we're at the Giz show, Amicus is there. So
there
yeah, I guess we're peeing together.
All right.
Okay, next up for show superlative, we had the best moment from the show.
So calling back to Straws in the Wind, Ambi goes on his little adventure throughout the crowd. And at one point, you can kind of tell, like, his singing sounds a little different. We find out he's actually eating something in the crowd. And Stu is even like, what you eating? And he just says, eating nacho cheese.
Straws in the wind, can them nachos smell good?
What are you eating?
Straws in the wind, I'm eating nacho cheese. Straws in the wind.
I just love that. Ambi walking through the crowd, eating nacho cheese, singing Straws in the Wind.
Just another reason it was our top song for this show. Yeah, iconic moment. My favorite moment was the whole segment with the table. And Joey even has a line after they wheel it away where he's like, hey, we're getting better every night. And I think it really slapped this night. Like, the jam they do during Gilgamesh was funky, was groovy, and yeah, it just kind of had me entranced. So I think that kind of overall was the best moment for me, was the table segment.
Yeah, it's cool to see, especially watching the shows in this way from like show 1 to now we're at show something in the teens, just to like see the progression, especially with the table.
Yeah, it's been really cool. So moving on, we have the best banter from the night. There was a lot of good moments. The boys were very chatty, to themselves too. You could see Stu at several times talking into the mic just to the band, so we weren't privy to hear what he was saying then, but I would love to. But anyways, Nadia, what did you hear?
I loved while beginning of nuclear fusion, they're looking for / trying to get someone to come up to sing the intro. And Ambi says, why don't we do a Moses? I'm insinuating he means like parting the audience so that whoever they chose can come through.
Kind of a deep biblical reference there if you weren't raised or not religious at all.
I loved it. It was funny. It was random. It was just a one-off. That was it. There was no like retort or anything.
Yeah,
it was just funny.
It was good. It was good. My favorite banter was after Straws and Ambi's back on stage and Joey compliments him and is like, hey man, you should like really sing in the band. You would be really good. And Ambi goes, nah, I'd rather do cabaret.
I think you should try singing in a band. You could be pretty good at it.
I think I'd rather do cabaret.
Off-Broadway.
And then kind of goes on a little bit more of a rant, but it was just a really funny moment.
They do this kind of like little Broadway thing. I think it's an actual reference, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not a Broadway person. It was funny.
Okay, moving on, we have the next superlative is the best dressed. Currently, we gotta keep up with Stu in the piggy pink jumpsuit. He is now at 5 shows in a row wearing this same jumpsuit. So way to go, Stu.
Yeah.
But Nadia, who would you say was your best dress tonight?
My best dress for tonight in Omaha, I'm giving it to Cookie with that flowing open button-down seashell shirt.
Vibes.
You know, of all of the cities to wear a seashell shirt in, I would not think Omaha would be it, but that's Cookie. That's the way he rolls, and you know what? It worked.
He is bringing the peace and palm trees vibes to Omaha, Nebraska. That's for sure. I really liked Ambi's shirt. It was like a velvety green, button down, but not all the way, a little quarter button.
Made me think of like a tennis ball.
Yeah,
that's
it was
the
really
material
cool. I don't know why we had not seen him in that one before.
Maybe he got it in Omaha.
Maybe he did. Okay, next up to our favorite segment. What is Cookie drinking?
Woo woo!
So irrelevant.
Cookie Dog, what were you drinking in Omaha, Nebraska?
I mean, guys, no surprises. Come on.
Yeah,
it's
can
a
you
Pacifico.
guess at this point?
It's a can of Pacifico.
Good job, Cookie. Like, how many Pacificos do they go through a night or a tour?
I mean, I don't think it's that much. They just have like 1 or 2 max per show. So, you know.
We don't see before or after the show.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, lastly, we have our most valuable player. Which member of King Giz are we giving the MVP award to for this Omaha show, Nadia?
You know we've talked about him enough tonight. We got to give it to Ambi. He got Dirt's best dress. He was involved with the best banter, the best song. I mean, how could you not? It was Ambi. It was your night. Thank you for showing out.
Yep, he brought the energy tonight, and it was great to see. I love when just Ambi takes over the stage and takes over the crowd.
I even told you
he can dominate a scene for sure.
I even told you I love when Ambi gets like really weird and just like silly. I think is what I use.
Yes.
He gets silly. He lets loose. He embodies the silly biddly mentality.
Yep. Okay, lastly, we have our overall show ranking. You, the fans, voted this one on KGLW.net a 4.14.
This one must have been out of 4.2. I think that's what it was. It was
Or
out
it could
of
have
4.2.
been, what about, it could have been 4.13.
Yeah.
It could have been slightly higher.
It could have been out of 4.
It could.
Yeah.
Because, I thought this one was low-key freaking awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't really get a vibe for the venue, so I don't know what that was like. And honestly, I just like to drive through Nebraska. I don't stop a whole lot, so don't know what the state is like as a whole. But, yeah, I thought it deserved better than that. In fact,
What kind of ranking do you think
my
it
overall
deserves?
ranking for it, I would give this one giant volcano, so that they can put all the lava from the song Lava in, which we didn't even mention this whole episode, but they busted out lava off of their Ice Deaths, Planets, Lungs, Mushrooms, and Lava album.
That one definitely took me by surprise. Was not
Yes.
expecting that. It's so funny too because there's so many times where I think I hear that lava intro and I'm like, oh, they're about to play lava, and then they don't. This time I didn't hear it at all. I didn't hear it coming.
They didn't play the intro. They just went straight into
Yeah, they
lava
did.
this time. So, yeah, that was cool. I'm giving this one a big volcano. Put all that lava in. Just
Nice.
get it back in.
All right, my overall ranking for this show, I thought this was a sick show. Went by so fast, and
It
that's
did.
a good thing. I mean, good and bad,
Yes.
because obviously bad, you want to hear them play forever, but good, and then I was just like locked in the whole time. My overall ranking for this show is 234 mountains made of magenta,
Whoa.
specifically magenta.
You got yourself a range right there.
Yeah, yeah.
The Magenta Mountain Range.
Yep, 234 mountains made of magenta. King
Dang.
Giz, you keep doing your thing. Y'all are crushing it. Thank you Heaps Keen Films.
Yes, this is awesome to watch through the whole tour. I hope you're doing it with us. If you were at the show or if you've been on the tour, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments below what these shows are like, what your favorite songs are, and what your answer to all of our superlatives would be.
Yes.
Anyways, thank you for watching. We are Dirt and Nadia. This is GizTube.
And
Peace
you're
out.
a GizTubian. Bye!
GizTubian.